Much better. I have these warm LEDs that are my track lighting for this room, and then I also have just kind of the daylight setup. So anyway, I didn't want them competing, so I turned them off. Anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Today I'm excited to talk to you about my business, Dog Bear Productions, and really that's why I created this channel. That's why I got all the gear that I have, because it's something that I wanted to turn into a legitimate business that would be profitable in the future. That's my goal. So anyway, I just thought there's some exciting things about my business that I want to share with you, introduce to you, and then also kind of the world at large, because they're things that I think will help my business to grow moving forward. But instead of just telling you that news, I thought it might be kind of a neat video to just talk about my process in starting my business by giving 4 steps in creating a videography business. Now, I'm not claiming that these 4 steps are how you should do it, but this was my plan and my thought into it, and I just wanted to update as to how it's gone to this point and where it's headed in the future. All right, I purchased these LED smart strips. I don't know if you can see them here. Get rid of my face. And I wanted to see if I could use them as some lighting around my office. I think that would look pretty cool. They all sync up together, I guess, and those type of things. So let's take a look. Ooh, look at that. LED strips, very nice. So apparently they are 9 feet long right here, and they all sync up, so you can have multiple of them in a row and they'll all sync up, and then you can control it by the app right there. All right, so my first step was creating a business plan, something that I could show someone that I had some thoughts behind this idea. That it wasn't just, hey, I want to get a bunch of cool gear and shoot some video and hopefully something happens, but actually that I could show them that I had a plan in place, that I had thought things through. Hold on. Much better. I went ahead and created a vision for mine, what I thought Dog Bear Production was going to be all about, my target audience, how I thought it would develop and grow. Really had a 5-year business plan. I built in this time and space that it would take to develop a portfolio, to create interest in my product and all of those type of things, to network, to show people what I can do by doing multiple projects, just knowing that I needed material and have something to show prospective clients down the road. When people see that you have a plan together and even a way to perhaps repay a loan or however it is that you need to kind of get help at the beginning, it's just going to go so much easier for you, and it's going to be a relief to yourself knowing that you're not wasting anyone's time or money or resources, but you really do believe in what you want to accomplish. And that plan or that vision is really the evidence of that. So again, for me, that was my first step in creating a business, creating a vision and a business plan of how I was going to make all of this happen. Apparently, it says that, whoops, my goodness, what's going on here? How did I get this? Oh, all right, so apparently, if I can cut off the tip of this, then I can attach more to it. So I'm not exactly sure how that works. All right, so I think I have some of this figured out here. It's getting dark outside, so if you've noticed anything about my videos, I rarely can record everything at kind of the same time of day, so I apologize, it's kind of all over the place, but I think I might have one strip of the lights figured out, so we'll see how that goes. All right, so my second step is this. You just have to step out in faith and do it. And I was trying to figure out a way to say this differently because I hear this in so many different YouTube videos like, hey, you know, you just have to do it, step out. You know, if you're going to start something, just start it. And as much as it's so cliche and everyone says it, it's kind of really true. You know, I could have just thought about this for a long time, you know, weighed the pros and cons, and eventually I just had to take the step of faith. I just had to get out there and start it and do it, write my proposal, write my vision, write my business plan, and then present it. And that's what I did. And that's what I think everyone needs to do. If you're going to start anything, if you're going to accomplish anything, there is that moment of stepping out in faith, hoping and praying and trusting that you've done your due diligence and now you just need to make it happen. Ah, that looks cool. Looks very nice. Sweet. That looks really, really cool. I'm pretty excited about that. Here's the app. So here you can see you can change the color, and as you change the colors change here. Yeah, I like it. So my third step is this: make steady and measured progress. That was something that was built into my business plan and my vision. I knew that it was going to take time to accomplish the things that I wanted to accomplish. If I was to say, hey, I'm going to be this very productive, very polished, high-end videography business right off the bat, for obvious reasons, I would probably fail and get very discouraged and it wouldn't go well. What I did do was build in time to grow my company. I really started this business pre-pandemic. I knew I was going to have to, like I said earlier, do a lot of projects for not a lot of money, maybe even for free. But I'm just now kind of turning the corner where my product speaks for itself. I mean, people can see the work that I've put in and see the quality. And so I'm starting to steadily see these goals reached. And it's exciting. It's been a process to this point, almost 2 years now. And it hasn't been every day going, wow, look, I'm seeing my progress. But when I look back over the months, over the years, I can see now how far I've come. And so that's why you need to stick with it, keep with it. And I think you'll see the difference when you apply those steps to whatever it is that you're starting. my final step is this: be consistent. So many times, and even in my own life, I've seen myself start something and then just stop. And even this channel is a representation of that. Remember at the beginning, if you followed me from the very beginning, I said I wanted to do this once a week. I have not kept up with that at all, but now I've kind of adjusted that and said I really only have the time to do this maybe once a month, and that's okay. But I think that's so important for whatever it is that you're starting, whether it be a business, whether it be a new hobby, a new activity, just a new habit. It's always about consistency. And it can be easy to get derailed. It can be easy to not follow through, but consistency is what allows you to reach your goals that you've set for yourself. So those are my 4 steps for you: is have a vision and business plan. Make sure that you take that step of faith to start it. Then have measurable and steady goals. And then finally, just be consistent in accomplishing those goals and reaching those goals. All right, so that's all I have. Oh, one last thing. I want you to know that I have reached one of those goals for my vision and my plan, and that is to have my own website for my business. I've started it, it's up and running, I've put it together, I finally have enough material to make it work, and I'd love for you to visit it. I'd love for you to share it with your friends, get the word out. I also have these cool business cards. There I have Dog Bear Productions and all my information on the back, so that's very cool as well. So anyway, that's all I have for this video. Glad that you could join me for it. I look forward to hopefully coming out with more videos here. I have actually a lot of ideas, a lot of thoughts. I just don't have the time to do these videos very often. So hopefully there'll be some more time to get all this done. But thanks for joining me for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Like and subscribe if you would. I'm still stuck at 87 people. I think I've been there for 3 or 4 months, probably because I don't promote it enough or make people subscribe. And not that I can make you subscribe. Anyway, all right, see you guys.